howdy.
Hey, how's it going?
Okay, can I help you with something?
No. What's going on here?
Nothing. Unfortunately, it's private business. Can't really talk about other people's businesses.
So that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is Officer Dave Hume, badge number 1504, of the Englewood Police Department in Colorado. And it seems like at first this guy's actually pretty good at doing what he does, right? Yeah, so you would think.
Oh, it's private business?
Yeah, what's going on here?
It's not public information?
What's going on with you?
Well, I just, you know...
What's going on with you?
I came to investigate.
Oh, I thought maybe we'd have a two-way conversation.
Conducting we are having a conversation. We're conducting an investigation.
All I'm going to ask you to do, sir, is just please stay out of our...
I'm just going to ask you to just not be rude and just leave me alone, man.
You know, that really just gets you thinking that you could be doing everything right around a cop, and they would still find a reason to get mad at you. Heck, you can even breathe in their direction and they'll still get mad at you for no reason. So as you can likely tell, this video is starting off wonderfully at that. Let's see how the rest of this plays out. We sincerely hope you all enjoy.
Yeah, I don't feel safe talking here because
Doesn't feel safe talking here. You have to just keep talking, invest in stuff.
Please take a step back.
Can I get your card?
No, you can't.
Yeah, I need your name and badge number then. Hey, you made contact with me. What's your name and badge number, buddy? Corporal. What are you doing, man? You coming over here? Hey!
Take a step back.
What are you
This is
doing?
the
You just
last time
slammed
I'm
that door
warning
on me. You just
Take a
slammed your
step
door on me.
Back.
You just hit me with
This
your
is the
door.
only time. Are you able to do your ears work, sir?
What
Take
am
a step back.
How am I breaking the law?
Right now you're interfering with an investigation.
CRS 18-8-104, I have to use physical force.
So the law that Denver Metro Audits brings up in this situation is Colorado Revised Statute 18-8-104, stating that a person commits obstructing a peace officer, firefighter, emergency medical service provider, rescue specialist, or volunteer when, by using or threatening to use violence, force, physical interference, or an obstacle, such person knowingly obstructs, impairs, or hinders the enforcement of the penal law or the preservation of the peace by a peace officer, acting under the color of his or her official authority. I would just like to remind all of you that talking to the police and recording whatever they do is nothing close to breaking this law. And even though Denver Metro Audits was relatively close to that police car, enough for Hume to slam the door against him, the cop still had to swing the door very wide in order to hit DMA, and by the way, let's talk about that for a moment. As you see in the footage, Hume intentionally does this. You can see his body language and the way he forces the car door open as if it was jammed shut or something. You can see the way his body's moving, his facial expressions when he's doing it. It all adds up to him doing this intentionally. And even though DMA shows that he didn't really get a very significant injury from this, like he says in the original video, put the shoe on the other foot. I don't think I need to ask what would happen if Denver Metro Audits was the one swinging the door open on a police officer. So we get a little more bantering back and forth with Officer Hume and the others showing their tyranny and corruption.
I'm gonna be filing a complaint on you, man. You just assaulted me, bro. Hume, what's wrong with you, man? To interfere, I have to use physical violence or threaten to use physical violence or an obstacle. You can't just get me for interference for standing here, man. What's wrong with you? So let's go see if this guy can talk to us, man. Hey, officer, I need to file criminal charges against Hume.
Can you back up, please? Because we're in the middle of an investigation, and I respect.
Can you get another unit over here then? Because
no,
I need.
Not right now, because we're all tied up. So can you just please back up?
Okay.
I'm respecting her privacy, please.
Oh look, here he is, Hume, guys. Hume, the one who wants to assault me, man. I'm filing criminal charges on you, Hume. You can't just open your door up. Dude, I have a mark on my hand from you, bro. That's ridiculous, man. So you know, guys, I'm probably a good like 25 feet away from these guys, so I'm not interfering. I've used no physical violence or threatened to use physical violence or an obstacle whatsoever, in case they try to arrest me for obstruction. Even in their city ordinance is actually more strict, because you have to use physical violence or threat to use physical violence, and your violence has to put somebody in the danger of physical injury. Are you guys going to get a sergeant over here? So I at least need to file a complaint, but I need to file a criminal complaint too.
So I am transporting somebody right now. You're more than welcome to call and ask for a supervisor to file a complaint.
Well, can you just call one over here to meet me over here?
I can't right now because, like I said, I got to do a transport.
You can't just call on the radio to have one come over here?
What are you asking for, sir?
I need a sergeant over here. I need to file a complaint
And why
on
is that?
you. Because you assaulted me, man. You slammed that door open on me, and then you accused me of interfering.
Here's some details for you, all right? You have a camera with a zoom, correct?
Go ahead, man. What's your details?
I'm asking you, do you have a camera with a zoom?
Well, I don't answer questions.
Okay. Have a good day. You have a phone.
Man, do better, man. You don't assault members of the public for recording you and then accuse them of committing interference, man. That's ridiculous.
And to add a cherry on top when they arrest that lady in that traffic stop, this is what Hume has to say about Denver Metro Audits recording these cops in the course of their duties.
If I have a camera with a zoom, what does that even have to do with anything? I have to use physical violence, threaten to use physical violence or an obstacle. I didn't do that.
So here's the thing. If
I
you
didn't
have a
do
camera
that.
with a zoom, there's no reason to get up close to my door where I can't open my door.
But
sir,
there's nothing
correct?
that says that I can't get close.
So you're doing it purely as a professional and trying to intimidate an officer.
No,
correct?
that's absolutely not true.
Thank you. You have a
If
good
you're
night.
intimidated with a 5'7", 150-pound man with a camera, you need to quit your
fully
job, man.
functioning human
You
being.
need to quit your job, man, if you're that scared of me, bro. I mean, I'm sure you deal with a lot of hardened, big-ass criminals, right?
Using a camera to that's well, at least he's honest, you know what I mean? Most cops would try to say that without actually saying that, but Hume himself is very transparent in this regard. He's terrified of Denver Metro Audit's camera. As clear to see when he said earlier that he didn't feel safe talking with his other fellow officers while being on camera. You didn't think I'd forget about that part, did you? After all, it's no wonder why cops would be afraid of cameras. It exposes the crimes that they commit against we the people. But in all seriousness, if this cop really is scared of a 5'7" man at 150 pounds holding a camera and recording whatever he can see from public, he shouldn't even have a badge and a gun. And so Denver Metro Audits proceeded to file a complaint against that officer the next day. He got into an email conversation with one of the higher-ups of that department, and they basically left him high and dry. And now, here we are, with those cops obviously having gotten away with the things that they did, especially Officer Hume, badge number 1504. Which is exactly why I'm going to leave contact information down below to this police department, as well as to Officer Hume himself, for each and every one of you to hold accountable. Make sure to be as respectful as can be in redressing your grievances, but similarly to what the acronym of our channel says, let them all hear our roar. And not only make sure you go subscribe to Denver Metro Audits, but also make sure you go subscribe to his second channel, that being Denver Metro Audits TM 2.0. Be sure to let him know the recognizing her right said hello, and support him in any way you see fit. Also, don't forget, we the people, to check out our promo link to Attorney Shield in the description and the pinned comment, where you can use our promo code of ROR1776 to get your first purchase 10% off, so that you can get yourselves more easily protected from police interactions as soon as possible, and whatever tyranny they may involve, just like in this video that we highlighted. That being said, everybody, thank you so much once again for watching. Another thing we need from you, however, would simply be to never stop loving the good old Constitution.